Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Tooth and Scrubs Gaming. Thank you so much for joining me today in Sea of Thieves. This is also a live stream, so if you hear me talking to anyone while we're playing, don't worry, we're checking out Sea of Thieves. In the last episode, we went ahead and did the maiden voyage, the tutorial, and we have woken up in this nice little bar, and this gentleman was telling us there's several different alliances we can go out and work for. And he's got some money for us as well. So before we head out into the real world, into the that sunlight's bright. Let's just explore the bar for a few minutes. We have the Pirate's Code here, and let's see what it says. We've got the Pirate's Code, Article 1, the sea calls to all of us. Article 2, the sea unites us as one community. Article 3, disputes are settled upon the waves. Article 4, all crewmates are equal. That's nice. The crew bond is sacred. Respect new pirates in the voyage ahead, and those who cheat shall be punished. And we agree to that most definitely. Let's see, we got some nice paintings over here. Looks like 4 pirates of the fancy ever they love dressing up. Good for them. All right, we got a nice ship's wheel here. Let's see, what's this stuff over here? The Battle of the Sea of Thieves. Join the Guardians of Fortune using the Hourglass of Fate on your ship. So this must be different things you can do. I've never played this game before, so if you have, let me know down in the comments below what all this stuff is. The Shroud Breaker. Sure, let's vote for that, I guess. I don't know what I just did. And this is changing the screen.
Well to heed my warning, for this is no ordinary voyage you're contemplating. Few pirates have even heard of the shores of gold, let alone seen them with their own eyes. They say it's an island riddled with untold riches, ancient secrets, hidden tombs, and deadly traps. But you won't find it on any map, for it was swallowed up by the mists of the Devil's Shroud. This book is the journal of the pirate lord himself. It tells of his first ship, the Magpie's Wing, and the journey he took to find the mythical Shroudbreaker, the only way to part the fog and reach the shores of gold. If you dare to follow in the footsteps of the greatest pirate who ever lived, then take the journal and use it to find the wreck of the Magpie's Wing. It holds clues to the Shroudbreaker's whereabouts. Bring it to me, and I'll set you on your way to the shores of gold. But don't be fooled. Only the bravest, strongest pirates will make it back alive. I wish you luck. You're going to need it.
Okay, that was ominous. I guess we could, all right, so we have to speak to the gold hoarders in the tent to purchase a voyage. Let's just, we'll loot this barrel. We'll take some cannonballs, the bananas, all that stuff here. A firebomb. Ooh. Let's not throw that right now. We'll hold our banana here. We got some more cannonballs, some planks we'll take, the fireworks. What's this? Why can't I take this? Fine, whatever. Be that way. Let's get out our, I guess we'll carry our lantern. There we go. And we got a barmaid here. Tasha, what's she have to say here? Let's see, we could get some grog. We could talk about Briggsy. Let's go ahead and see where there's some buried treasure. Yes, I know it's dangerous work. And curses, especially curses. I suppose treasure does not need finding, though. The right person for the job. Okay, well, you didn't tell me much there, Tasha, so we'll continue on here. Looks like that is locked. Some more stuff on the table here. Ooh, can we loot these barrels? Yes, let's take these barrels. Are we just running out of space? Yes, we must be running out of space. That's why we can't take some of this stuff. Let's see what we can take from this barrel. We'll take the chain shot, and that looks about it that we can loot from there. Let's get our lantern back out for funsies. All right, and out into the real world. Who is this friend? Lariana? Lariana? Let's talk to her.
I need a very, very large drink.
So it looks like she sells some stuff, so we will just move on. Let's go find the gold hoard. I suspect, are they the key? Let's go ahead and inspect this. Follow the spiral path down to the beach and then continue southeast. Alright, so spiral path it is. This looks like it kind of spirals. I don't know. We're going to find out. Yeah, let's just go ahead and sprint down this. And away we go. Um, Still spiraling here. That, I would imagine, our ship right there. What a beauty that we rescued from the tutorial there. But let's go find the gold hoarder first. Something just growled at me. Is there someone in here? Oh, there's a skeleton up there. Hello, skeleton. The Battle of the Sea of Thieves. I can't claim any of that yet. So we'll just keep bypassing that. Is this them there? This looks like a lot of gold. Alright. Herbert the Hoarder, the gold hoarders. Let's go ahead and talk to Herbert here. Get chest. Alright, let's go ahead and buy some voyages, yeah? Alright, a quest for glittering gold. I think that's where we're going to start. We are a level 1. So let's go ahead and click on this. Yes, we will. Counting your coins. Thank you so much for allowing us to purchase that, my friend. And then let's go ahead and close out. You can propose a voyage on the captain's table in your ship. Alright, so let's go to our ship here. Was this here? Yep, this is our pier. We'll run along here, bypass. I'm guessing these are just some more shops. I take it this game is really meant to be played in multiplayer, so if anyone ever wants to play with me, let me know. We'll get a little session going here, as long as you don't mind me recording it. Obviously, if you want to record it yourself, I just fell in the water. Be more than happy to let you do that. All right, let's go ahead and take a nice climb up this ladder here. And then let's go down to our table and propose that mission, that voyage we purchased here. So I'm assuming this is it here. That's the map table. Is it this one here? All right, propose quest. Voyages, a quest for glittering gold. So that's what we shall propose. Alright, the Shroud Breaker, cancel voyage, a quest for glittering gold. Okay, so we proposed it, but then what do I guess let's look at the map table. Does it tell me where to go? I'm not quite sure where I need to go. The Shores of Gold, Devil's Roar. Let's see, hold Q. I'm holding Q. It's not really doing much for me there. All right, let's back out. Oops, nope. F again here. So I'm assuming we're now doing the quest. Let's go tab here, equipment, pirates log, ship's log, pirate log. If anyone's in the room with me, drop me a chat. Let me know what I'm supposed to be doing here, because I haven't the faintest idea. Quest, equipment. Yeah, we got all that stuff. Resources. And then we're going to hit space to view our quests. All right. And then let's raise our map here. Nope. To find the island. Okay, so we have our map, and now we need to find the island. To find the island that kind of looks like that. Devil's Ridge, zoom out. All right, and then move the map. We got that. Find the island nearby on your map and use the circle to mark it. Plunder outpost. So I'm taking it. There's a ship there. This is us. Barnacle. This looks like it. Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and circle that. Tall Tale received, very nice. So it looks like we just need to head a little bit northwest to the marked island. Okay, let's back out of this. And we can, oops, not do that. And then we're going to go ahead and pull up our compass. So we just need to head that way-ish. I'm assuming that's what that red blob is. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and raise our anchor. Up we go here. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. There she goes. All right, and then we'll go ahead and set sail length. Drop our sails here. There we go. Back out of that. And then let's go ahead and grab the old girl and we'll start sailing northwest. So I don't know how far we have to go. We're actually overcompensating again because I cannot drive the ship to save my life. Ugh. I need to get better at sailing ships. Okay. A little chop in the water here. And now we're starting to drift more north. We need to go northwest. Come on. Let's go back this way. Bring her back this way. Well, so far I think there's only one person in the room, which we'll take that. Baby steps, right? It is a random Thursday night. Imagine not a lot of people are looking to hop on and watch a live stream at, what is it, 9:45 Eastern time? But that's okay. This is practice. I can embarrass myself with no one around and not have to worry about it. If you're watching the video later on, leave me a comment. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if the audio's good, commentary's good, anything like that. I'd appreciate your feedback to help me become a better content and streamer creator. Or content creator and streamer. Alright, here we go. Some big old rocks there on our right and our left. Is that fire on that island there? Is there a volcano over there? Must be. Alright, just some big rocks in our way here. We're heading a little more north than I would like. Let's just adjust back to the northwest. There we go. Alright, and let's bring her back this way. I wonder, is that the green island what we're heading for right there? Just off our bow? I don't know, I can't tell. Again, I've never played this game, so I have no clue what I'm doing. But we're learning together, and that's key here as we sail. I guess that's it. There's a lot of green glowing light. Did something just shoot at us? I heard a boom. Maybe it's the storm. Mercy End Fortress. Okay, we do not want to mess with that. So let's steer away from that. And then we're going to drop the wheel here. I just want to look at the map really quick. Oh, we have way bypassed where we're supposed to be going. Wowzers. Okay, so we do need to turn around. Let's grab the wheel here. I wonder if that's the island we need to head for. Bet you that's it right there. Let's head that way now. So let's go back down and look at the map and see if we're pointed at the correct thing. Okay, now we're pointed at the correct thing. So it's probably that island down here. So we'll go back to the wheel. See, if you had multiple people playing this game, which, again, would love to have multiple people playing with me, it'd be a lot easier. They could tell you if you're bypassing something or you're messing up or anything like that. Alright, someone said E in the comment. I'm not sure what that E's for. I wonder if it was something I was doing wrong. But I thank you, Nightly Mapping, for letting me know whatever you were trying to let me know. I appreciate the feedback there. Alright, let's see. Is this the island? Barnacle K. Alright, so this has got to be it. So let's go ahead and bring our sail up so we don't crash into the island here, and we'll just swim in. Yeah, we probably should drop our anchor here. Oh, are we gonna land hard? Okay, wowzers, that was close. That was close, but let's hop off here and explore the island and see if we can find that treasure. And of course there are fall damage. Island number 1 of 74, nice. Let's go ahead and open the barrel here. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff in our inventory. We should probably empty our inventory before we go looking too much on the island. So let's go ahead and go back to the ship here. They should add Sea of Thieves on Switch. Sure, I think they should too. Why not? The more the merrier. Alright, so let me go drop my stuff in one of our barrels here. Down here. So, water barrel, no, that's not what we want. Let's go ahead and just open our wood barrel. And we're going to drop off some of our planks there. And then clothing chest, no, I don't want to take a seat. Can I put stuff in that barrel? No. Food barrel, we can go ahead and drop off all of our food there. Back out of that. Requires a cook, grog. Can I just open this back up? And we're just going to drop, it won't let me drop anything in there. Where do I put my cannonballs? Equipment. Nope, that's not what we want. Pets. Anything in that barrel? No. Use ammo chest. Can't do that. Is there like a chest for ammo up here? Here we go. Cannonballs. So let's go and drop our cannonballs, our chain shot, the fireworks, and the fire bombs in there. All right, and now that we have an open inventory to locate the treasure marked with an X, let's head back onto the island and do a little looting. We'll get our shovel out here, our nifty shovel. Barrier answer for shovel by approaching them and clicking on them. Okay. We'll take the coconut and the bananas there. Let's just go ahead and eat the banana because we had a little damage we need to take care of. And then let's go ahead and get all that. All right. Use your map, locate treasure. Yeah, we will be doing that. Q, not tab, and then quest, and then let's click on our map again here. And then, so it should be probably like right here-ish. So let's go ahead and get our shovel out and see if we can find the treasure. No? Maybe a little more over this way? Ah, there we go. We hit it. Very nice. Second try. Level 3 rewards earned. Buried treasure found. Added to log. Well, let's go ahead and get this treasure out of the ground. And we'll keep digging here. I'll get my shovel out here. Shows dead corpse. All right, what do you mean by that, my friend? Shows dead corpse. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that. All right, pick up the castaway's chest. All right, and then we have to take this back to our ship, I would imagine. Can I put this down? Or what do I do with this chest? Sorry, I think there's a delay between the feed and everything here. So you're seeing me a little farther ahead. Or I'm talking a little farther ahead. Alright, can I just put this down somewhere? I don't know where I put this. Open vanity chest. No, I don't want that. Turn the light back on, please. Jeez, it's dark in here. Use map table. Quest for glittering gold. There's got to be a way to put this down. Can I put this, or can I just sail with this? No, it's not going to let me operate the ship while I'm holding the chest. There's got to be a way to put this down. F key isn't doing that either. Well, this is embarrassing. Can I put it like on this shelf? Nope. Nothing on the map table. Let's go ahead and mark our ancient spire outpost again because we know we're heading there. Back out. Armory. Blunderbuss. Nope, none of that. And it's pretty dark in here too. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to put this down. Can I put it on my bed? Let me try and sleep. Maybe that'll put my thing down. My chest down. Nope, we're just going to sleep. Okay. Not what I wanted. Let's skip past that, please. All right, and the nice snoring sounds of our pirate. All right, how do I wake up? There we go. F to wake up. All right, and we're still holding our chest. All right. And yes, I have played EU4. I have played Crusader Kings. I have played Hearts of Iron 4. Love all those games by Paradox. Fantastic suggestion. Really didn't play much of EU4. I was a big Crusader Kings 2 person. I probably have over 1,000 hours in Crusader Kings 2. Should probably buy the third one at this point, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Why can't I put this chest down? I've hit all the keys. Let me try pulling out something else. Can I pull out another piece of equipment? All right, let's go to. Can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, why am I not able to put this chest away? Or down? Yeah, I still don't. Why is this not letting me do it? Am I just that dense? F? It's not letting me put the chest down. Doo-da. Doo-da. Oh, there's alerts. That's neat. Okay. Oops, now we're typing up there. That's why I'm not even moving. So we'll just go ahead and send that lovely message of gibberish to the world. Well, golly, Miss Molly, why can't I? Let's just go to settings here. Let's see. There's got to be a way to put this down. Push to talk, inventory, pirate chest, stow, drop, X. Okay. Hopefully this. Let's do this down here. Jeez Louise. Okay. Well, we put the chest down finally. So let's go ahead and raise anchor, and we're probably going to crash right into the island here, but that's okay. And then let's just go ahead and use the wheel here, and we're going to turn very, very hard. Hopefully avoid some of these rocks. Beautiful. All right, and then let's go ahead and drop our sail, and then we're going to sail back to the mainland, or that one island, and then I think that might be enough for tonight. That's one voyage checked off. Yeah, I tried pressing escape. It was the X key, my friend. It was the X key. All right, so let's go. I think it's right there. Yep. All right, so I see the island we need to head towards. And we're just going to hopefully pull her around just like this. And then I'll also work on nightly mapping. I want to get rid of this delay. So if you know how to get rid of the delay between the live feed, let me know, because I hate kind of missing what you're saying. And I'd rather be able to talk to you live than, 20 seconds delayed. All right, and we're just going to keep sailing this way. I feel like we're going against the wind a little bit, but that's okay. Nice and slow, easy does it. Easy does it. Ooh, I like the music. The music's nice. Doot 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 doot. All right, and we'll overcompensate this way again as we bring the ship home. I guess we really didn't explore the island that much. We found the treasure pretty quick and then hopped back on the boat. Spent most of our time trying to figure out how to put that chest down. Rather embarrassing, if you ask me. But that's okay. We got to learn how to play the game, and that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. All right. Island's coming into view here. Oops, we probably need to turn left a little bit here. There's the dock right there. All right, let's bring her into the dock. Probably not going to be a perfect docking. Oops, now we're overcompensating too much. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Ooh, it's going to be close. All right, and then let's drop anchor here. We're going to overshoot the dock, but we're going to be close enough. And we're, woo, okay. We made it back. I'll take it as a win. All right, let's pick up the castaway's chest here, and then we're going to head on in, and we're just going to swim it in. Good enough, close enough. You should really play EU4 or CK with mods. They're really cool. I played a lot of the vanilla games. I obviously had a lot of the DLCs. But yeah, there's some mods out there that are pretty neat. I've played some of the Hearts of Iron 4 mods. I think those have always been fun, like the World War I mod that I can't quite remember the name of. The one for Crusader Kings that I always wanted to try was the Game of Thrones mod. But that's okay. All right, let's drop this chest off here. Give him the castaway's chest. And there we go. We completed our first voyage. Look at us. It was kind of embarrassing that it took me 5 minutes to figure out how to put the chest down. It's the X key, in case anyone wants to know. But we learned a little bit, so that's okay. That's okay. Hey, nightly mapping, where are you coming from if you're that far away? I'm in the U.S. here, so just let me know where you're at. You can just give me a country. You don't have to give me a specific site or anything. All right, and voyage complete. So let's go ahead and talk to Herbert here, the hoarder. See what he has to say. Let's see what he has to offer. So we could do a swag snatched by the pitiful hooked handy Bert. Swag plundered by the pitiful looting Lobex. Stashed robbed by the pitiful the scourge Orberg, something like that. That's okay. They're all free. We could pick one, but I think we'll hang off for a little bit. Maybe make that another episode. This is a good learning episode. Fantastic learning episode. So I'm just gonna keep talking for a little bit till Nightly Mapping tells me where he's from. I'm putting him on the spot, so I'm just gonna kind of explore a little bit here, and then we'll call that a live stream. We did that voyage there, so that was pretty fun. We've got some barnacle-looking gal, I think here. What do you have to say? The castaway.
What service do you seek?
No one notices a castaway. You are different. You see the camp. You see the pretty flames. Soon you'll see much more. We'll see much more. I seek only them who want to know the truth, them brave enough to stand against the storm when it comes to defend the pirate life. Amen. My book shines light upon the truth. When you are ready, gather your crew and return to them. Okay, cool story. I don't have a crew. It's really just me. But you got a lot of cool stuff. Dark Brethren. So there's a lot of quests. There's a very deep and rich environment here to explore that I would love to get out and explore with someone. Maybe I'll have to recruit one of my friends to play with me. All right, we're gonna give Nightly another couple seconds here. Then, if not, we'll go ahead and call it an evening and a successful day on the Sea of Thieves. What do we got over here? We've got the Merchants Alliance. Let's see, do they have anything we can buy from them? Browse resources and commodities. Let's see what they have to offer. Do they have any quests? Is this quests? Apparently not. Oh, they take consignments. So let's see. Let's see if this has any quests. Okay, so we could run some cargo from them. All right, so it looks like each alliance usually has 3 quests you can do. What do we got here? Quest board. Take a map and hunt for buried plunder. Postmaster you've buried or find. Okay, so there's a lot to do here. Well, we haven't heard back from Nightly yet, so I think this is where we'll end it. There's my beautiful ship. Thank you so much, guys, for coming out. For Tooth and Scrubs Gaming, both the stream and if you're watching the video at a later point in time. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm still learning how to do this, so if this was painfully awkward, that's okay. It's only going to get better from here. So stick around and watch that progress, because that's what I'm all about, is just growing and becoming better. Yeah. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. I just said that, and we'll see you in the next live stream.